Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about something that you guys have been bringing to my attention. Plus, I also got this as an email by quite a few of you, okay? And it's about these mosquitoes, okay? And there are these GMO, genetically modified mosquitoes. And I'm thinking, what the heck's really going on? Because after I had released a video yesterday about what's going on down in Coconut Grove, Biscayne Bay, Miami, about all the koi fish and the wildlife and what's going on down there, you guys kept saying, no, it's the mosquitoes, it's the mosquitoes. And I said, what's going on? And then I not only heard about that, okay, I heard about it's also going on in North Carolina. And then one of you who live in New Jersey told me it's going on in New Jersey too, about fish just dying. So something's seriously going on. So I went into my email and there was about, I want to say 5 or 6 of you that sent me the same article. And I said, all right, I got to do this because obviously this is of a real concern to not just a few of you, but to every single one of us. All right. So this is going to be the second video that I'm going to upload today, okay? Because this is obviously something that is extremely important, okay? Now, we all know that mosquitoes in the past have caused like the Zika virus and things like that, okay? Now, they have come up with like bug sprays that they have, in trucks, and they fly around, they drive around and they spray the stuff to kill the mosquitoes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, does it really work? Because in the past, it's never really worked. So, what are they doing to try and help with this problem, right? So what have I done, like around my property? Well, I've planted citronella plants. And to be honest, we don't get like bad mosquitoes around, right? Because I'll never forget quite a few times, like last summer, you couldn't even walk out the front door and you would get right in the face with mosquitoes. Even going out the sliding glass door, you get hit in the face with mosquitoes. So I planted citronella. I have huge planters and I put like 3 citronella plants in these big, big planters. No more problems. So my suggestion, now it may not work with these genetically modified mosquitoes, but you just never know, right? So my suggestion, go over to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up a citronella plant, okay? Get some of the citronella, the yellow candles. Let's get some of those. Put them out on your back patio. You know what I mean? Just try and help your little surrounding because you just never know, okay? But anyway, on to this article, okay? Bugs of every possible variety are disgusting. We know this, okay? Whether it's a mosquito, a cockroach, okay, ants, okay? We have hills of fire ants. So what do? I take diatomaceous earth. That's my favorite thing. Sprinkle it all over the ground, okay? On that, most can passionately agree. Who likes bugs? Not I. Now, down in the Florida Keys, however, there appears to be frustration among some residents regarding the launch of a genetically modified mosquito program aimed at eradicating certain insect-caused diseases. In recent days, the Florida Keys Mosquito Control District and Oxitec Limited announced location participation plans for the pilot project, marking the start of an EPA-approved effort at evaluating what Oxitec, which is OXITEC, has described as the safe, sustainable, and environmentally friendly solution to controlling the Aedes, AEDES, Aegypti, AEGIY, PTI, mosquito species. Non-biting male mosquitoes will emerge from the boxes and then mate with local biting female mosquitoes. Who would have known that only female mosquitoes bite and male mosquitoes don't bite? I never knew that. Anyway, the resulting female offspring won't be able to survive, thus, as is the aim of the project, controlling the population of these mosquitoes. And while that species makes up just 4% of the mosquito population in the Florida Keys region, it's been determined to be responsible for virtually all mosquito-borne diseases. Among those transmitted by the species are dengue, DENGUE, Zika, and yellow fever. An important part of FKMCD's mission is to protect residents in the Florida Keys from the disease-transmitting mosquito, and that's what this woman, her name is Andrea Leal, Leal. She is the executive director of Florida Keys Mosquito Control District. This is what she said, okay? And she also said, as we are seeing development of resistance to some of our current control methods, like I said, with the trucks that go around with the spray, okay, we are in need of new tools to combat this mosquito. And given the unique ecosystem that we live in, those tools need to be safe, environmentally friendly, and targeted. That is why we are collaborating with Oxitec on this program and the project with full approval from the US EPA and the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, and with support from the US Centers for Disease Control and an independent advisory board. We are pleased to announce that this project will soon be underway. That's awesome, but is this contributing to all of those koi fish that are passing, the raccoons that are convulsing, and things of that nature? Is this contributing to that? Like I said yesterday in that video. If you want to go back to that video, it's titled Something's Fishy. Is this contributing to that? So, from release locations in 6 areas, 2 on Cudjoe Key, which is Cudjoe, 1 on Ramrod Key, and 3 on Vacay Key, less than 12,000 mosquitoes will emerge on a weekly basis for approximately 12 weeks. Great. A recent piece from Dan Robitsky, Robitzki, for Futurism included criticism from some residents, including Virginia Donaldson, who said she unknowingly signed off on participating in the program. So what'd they do? Go around with sign here, sign here, sign here. It's great for the environment, although that you didn't read between the lines type thing. Yeah, I love when those guys stand outside of Walmart and Target. Here, sign here. It's great for the environment. Anyway, she says she didn't know she was participating in the project after being approached by 2 men in uniform at her home. Oh, so now they're knocking on your door. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. The men, Donaldson said, told her they worked for mosquito control and asked her to be a part of this new pest control project. Slimy. The piece also included comments from a town council meeting in March. Megan Hull, Hull, another resident, is quoted as saying she believes the project is criminal and that residents are being bullied into it. So I'm almost willing to bet that this is why. I'm almost willing to bet. that this is why things are happening. Just because this is only happening in Keys, don't think it can't travel up to Miami, because it's not that far from Miami. Anyway, I find it criminal, she said, that we are being subjected to this terrorism by our own Florida Keys Mosquito Control Board. Another resident expressed frustration about their questions on the project having simply spawned additional questions, noting they were initially on board with the idea. Well, of course you would be. But then again, they don't give you time to actually sit and read the entire thing, let alone read between the lines. They never do that. Here, sign here, sign here, sign here. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Next door. Sign here, sign here, sign here. It's great for the environment. Yeah. That's how they get away with it. Reached for comment by Complex, Oxitec said the press conference was slated for Thursday and stated that a majority of individuals and businesses supported the project. Oxitec also pointed to the results of a similar project in Brazil, which they said showed that Oxitec's mosquito delivered up to 96% suppression of the wild populations when compared to a control site. Earlier this month, per Axios, A-X-I-O-S, it was announced that Oxitec had raised $6.8 million in a venture capital via the Wellcome Trust. So I'll leave this link in the description box below, okay? But you guys brought this to my attention, especially yesterday, and then through email. So this is, I'm telling you, something's not right. It's not right. I'm sorry. Because all of a sudden, wildlife and fish are just dying. Raccoons don't just go into convulsions for no reason. Unless, like one of you said, they were poisoned. But who the hell is just going to poison a raccoon? They don't do anything wrong. I mean, seriously, think about it. Why would you want to poison wildlife? They're here for a reason. Anyway, all right, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping, and as always, fearless.